Hi everybody. Today we're going to do about a 30-minute gentle yoga class. So we're going to start in child's pose. If you'd like to pause the video right now and turn on some music, that's a great idea. Find something soothing. I know Pandora has a yoga channel, and Spotify, you can just search up yoga music or meditation music or Reiki music and you'll get something nice and soothing. So, or if you have a favorite playlist, that's fine too. So come into a wide-legged child's pose. Spread the knees as wide as the mat. Sink the seat back down onto the heels. And since this is the first pose that we're doing, I would take a block or two, set them in front of you like this, and then rest your chest. So maybe move it back a little bit even. Rest your chest and your belly on the block and bring the head onto the block as well. And just stay here. We're going to stay for about a minute. Starting to feel what you feel. Notice where you're feeling it. Try to settle in, right? It may take a couple seconds to really adjust those blocks where you want them. Reaching the arms out. Stay and breathe. Focusing on the inhale and the exhale. Couple more breaths. And now we're going to come off of the blocks. So move them out of the way. And we're going to come into child's pose without the blocks. So walk the heart forward, drop the head down. Take an inhale, gaze forward, come high up on the fingertips. We're going to walk over to the right on a diagonal, drop the head. Feel that stretch in the left side body. Feel the stretch in the left shoulder. Lifting the head up. Take an inhale. Come again high on the fingertips. Walk through center on your exhale and come over to the other side. Same thing. Drop the head down. It's okay if the head doesn't touch the mat. It may or may not. And then lift the head, gaze up, walk back to center. One more time, reach those fingertips forward. Really lengthen the back, lengthen the spine, and reach the heart towards the floor. And then reach for the edges of the mat, grab the edges of the mat and pull them away. And then release the mat, walk the hands back towards the knees and come to a seated position. So we're coming to sit down on the mat in a nice cross-legged position, a Sukhasana, easy seat, whatever way that feels good to you. If you want to take a blanket and kind of put it out the long way like this, so it's a little bit longer, and roll it up. Just picture those blankets we have at the studio, and then place that underneath your calves. It's a nice little cushion, and it feels really good. So sit up tall, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Let's just focus on the next 30 minutes to just let go. Let go of stress, let go of tension. Switch the shoulders. Let go of muscle stiffness and soreness. Letting go of any expectations we have for ourselves, for the day, for the month, for the year, right? Any expectations we have from our family. Just kind of letting that go for now. just for now. Bring your right hand down onto the mat. Left arm lifts up and lean over to the side. Reach out through the top fingertips, straightening the elbow, and open the chest towards the ceiling. Keep the belly pulled in. And then release the left hand down, and we're going to do the other side. Left hand stays down, right arm lifts up, lean. You can walk that hand out if you like. Open the chest up towards the ceiling maybe. And then release. Good, let's take a twist now. Inhale the arms up. Reach with the fingertips. Exhale, twist over to the right. Rotating those ribs around. Itchy nose. And let's go to the other side. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale through center. And exhale, twist. Sitting up nice and tall. Rotate the ribs around. Come back to center. Inhale up. And exhale, both hands in front of you and fold over. And then inhale, gaze up. Arms reach up. This time, nice motion. Exhale, big circle around. We're going to do that again. Inhale. Exhale, big fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands back. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, up. Keep the belly tight. Exhale, hands down. Good. Okay, let's move this blanket. Straighten out the legs. Sit up tall. Arms in front. I'll turn to the side. Sit up tall. Good. Arms in front. Flex those feet. Hinge forward. This is it. This is all we're doing right now. And then come sit up. Go back a little bit more. And then come forward. Hinge forward. And then up. Back a little bit. And then forward. Last time. And then come back to sit. Back a little bit. And then back up. Okay, hands down. Shake out those legs. Okay, let's come on to hands and knees. I'm going to put my hair back. So find your tabletop. You can start doing some cat-cows. I will catch up with you. Okay, we're going to do some cat-cows here. Inhale, curling the toes, gazing forward. Exhale, rounding the spine up towards the ceiling. Let me take this off. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, get about 5 of these in. Inhale. Last one for me. Okay, so we're going to walk our hands forward a little bit. So now we're on a little bit of an angle here. I'm going to walk the knees back a little bit too. All right. When you inhale, you're going to come forward. Drop the hips down, but also forward and up. That's your inhale. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, child's pose. I'm going to keep my toes curled in. Feels better on my knees. Inhale, but do what feels right to you. And exhale, a little breath with movement right now. 2 more. Inhale. Elbows are glued into the ribs. Shoulders come away from the ears. Exhale. Child's pose. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Stay in this child's pose. We're going to thread the needle from here. So you're going to take your right arm and you're going to bring it underneath your body. Come down onto that shoulder and cheek and spin the chest open. And then slowly unwind from that. And we'll just go right into the other side. So left arm comes underneath, threading the needle, come down onto the shoulder and the cheek. Left palm faces the ceiling. Open the chest up. Continue with your breath. And then slowly unwind. Make your way back to this child's pose. And then back up to hands and knees. Okay, come onto your knees like I am right now. We're going to actually take your blocks, if you have them handy, bring them to the top of the mat. We're going to take our right foot, bring it in between those blocks. Hands come on the blocks and sink forward. If you want a little bit more, you can curl the back toes, lift the knee, but continue to drop the hip. You want to feel it in that left hip flexor. So over that left hip bone, down into the thigh. That's where you want to feel it. Hinge forward, chest up, or you can have the knee lifted. I'm going to keep mine down. Next, exhale. We're coming back into a half split. Flex the foot, I'll move the blocks. Flex the foot, fold over. Hip stays above the knee. And then you're going to come forward, back into this lunge. Exhale, half split. Working different parts of each side of the body. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, half split. Ardha Hanumanasana, split prep. One more time, come forward into this low lunge. Really sink forward. And then last time, sink it back, flex that front foot, fold over. And then we're going to switch sides. So bring the right knee down, left foot comes in front. Feel free to use your blocks. Hinge forward into that front leg. Okay, so you should feel it on the hip and down into the thigh. If you want a little more, curl the back toes, lift the knee. That intensifies it. Keep that belly pulled in. And then sink back. Flex that front foot, fold over. And come forward. This is your inhale. Next, exhale, sink back to your half split. And if you're using your block, you're just going to walk your hands with the blocks. All right, so you're coming forward, we're using the blocks. Heart up. And then coming back, folding over. Let's go 2 more. Inhale, come forward. And exhale. Back. You know, when we have a lot of stress in our lives, it really wreaks havoc on your body, not just your mind. And come forward. We tend to hold on to the stress in various parts of our bodies. And so by doing yoga, not only does it help come back, help our minds to relax a little bit, but you're actually helping your body to de-stress. So not only are you getting, longer and leaner and stronger with all your yoga, come forward, you are helping your body physically to de-stress. And then that's that. So bring that leg back. All right, I'm going to face you now. Here's what we're going to do from here. And if this is bothering your knees, then put a blanket under. Okay, I'm going to take my blanket and use it. Okay, so you're going to take your right leg and bring it out to the side. I'm going to put my block at a high height over here in case I need it. I may not want to use the block. So we're going to inhale the right arm up. Exhale, I'm going to grab the block with my left hand and I'm going to lean over. Okay, this is your choice whether you want to use the block. Again, this feels a little high for me, so I'm going to lower it, see how I feel. I'm going to lower it again, see how I feel. And then for me, I just don't really want to use the block, but please use the block if you feel like you want to. Keep that foot flexed. Come up on the fingertips or come up onto the block. Inhale, come up and just swoop to the other side. We're going to do that a few times. A windmill. And then inhale up. Last one. Reach the fingertips towards the side. And then come on up. And release. Well done. Okay, let's do the other side. So the left leg comes out to the side. The hips are squared forward. So I'm not facing my leg. Hips are squared forward. I'm going to take my block, start out over here on the high side because each side is different and I don't know where I personally am going to want to end up. So you just do your own little experiment. So left hand comes up, right hand reaches for the block. Okay, I'm going to lean. I'm going to decide I want to move it down a little bit. So I'm going slow and steady. I'm going to lower it a little more. I may not end up on the floor. I'm not really sure right now. And I'm going to try it on the floor. That's a nice, nice stretch. So I'm going to stay on the floor here. Big, big stretch. I feel it right here, right over this hip bone into the side body. All right, now we're going to do our little windmill movement. So we're going to inhale, come on up, and then exhale, lean over this leg. And then back. Come on up. There's a lot of side muscle strength and core strength that goes into this. And then coming back down here, reaching to the side. This feels really good. I'm going to stay here for an extra breath because this feels really good on my left side. And then come on up, lean to the left. I'm going to stay here as well, reaching my right fingertips to the side. And then inhale, releasing. Really good. Okay. So now I'm going to come back to the side, and I want you back on hands and knees, please. Hands and knees. We're going to come into puppy pose, since we're not going to be doing any down dogs today, because we're doing just a gentle practice. So puppy pose, you're going to keep your hips above the knees, walk the fingers forward, the chest stays nice and long, reach the sit bones back, and the heart down, head down. If the head does not reach, put a blanket or a block underneath your head and rest your forehead on that. So this is a big shoulder opener. You should feel this in your upper back, in your shoulders. Keep that belly nice and tight. If it's too much on the shoulders, you can drop the forearms down. See what I just did? I dropped them down. Or you can keep them lifted. Move the head around. Couple more breaths here. And then release it. That is a big, big stretch. Come back to hands and knees and actually come to sit down on your heels. Okay, again, if this bothers you, hurts you in any way, you can sit on a block. Okay, I think I'm actually going to sit on the block because I have a bum knee. So you can sit on the block. Okay, it's not going to matter for what we're going to do next. Bring the arms out to the side. We're going to give ourselves a hug. So we're going to bring the right elbow over the left and reach behind you to grab the shoulder blade. So don't reach for the shoulders. Reach behind you and then just lift the elbows up. That's it. This is all we're doing. Breathing through it. Now we're going to release, and you're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, right hand drops, left comes over. Inhale, both arms up. Left hand drops, right leans over. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, fold forward. And then inhale, sit up. We'll do the other side. So arms out to the side. We're doing left elbow over right. Reach behind. Give yourself a big hug. Lift the arms. Lift the elbows. Keep that belly pulled in nice and tight. Good. This is gentle yoga, but it's not easy. Definitely not easy. All right, we're going to release this. Inhale the arms up. This time, left hand comes down first. Lean over. Both arms up. Right arm down. Lean over. Both arms up. We're leaning forward. Folding forward. And then inhale. Come and sit up. Beautiful. Okay. Come on off the block or come on off your heels. Legs to the front. Okay, hands behind you, any direction. You're just holding yourself up. Bend the knees. Okay, make sure there's about a foot distance between your feet, between your arches, and about 1.5 feet between your heel and your butt. We're going to drop both knees over to the right. Lift the heart up. And then come up to center and drop them to the other side. One more time each side. And back up and over. And then back up. Straighten both legs. If you have a strap, get your strap handy. Put it around the balls of both feet. Pull yourself forward, elbows and next to the ribs. Walk yourself down the strap. Notice my head is not dropping. My chest is coming forward. You're going to fold. Eventually, once you can't fold anymore, you can round into it. I'll turn to the side. And then release the strap and come and sit up. Bend that right leg up. Pull it in. Drop it to the side. Janu Shirshasana. Sit on catty corner. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist to the straight leg and fold over. Keep the shoulders squared towards the floor. And release, sit up, twist over the bent leg. And then just switch sides. So Janu Shirshasana on this side. I'll come face you now. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist and fold. Both hands reach for the same part of the leg. So you don't want the right hand on the foot and the left hand on the thigh, or vice versa, or reversed. And then release that. Sit up, twist over the bent leg. And release, come forward, shake out the legs. We're going to come down to the mat now. Lie down on your back, please. Take the block. We're going to come into a supported bridge. So you're going to find your Setu Bandhasana legs. Legs are bent, feet are very close to your seat. Knees over ankles. Okay, very important. Take the block either on the low height or the middle height. Place it under the small of your back. Lower middle. Tuck the chin to the chest. Stay here and breathe for a count of 10. Notice where you're feeling this. Send some breath to the areas. There shouldn't be any pain or discomfort. 2 more breaths, please. And then on your last breath, or after your last breath, you're going to inhale, lift your hips, move the block out, drop the hips down. Stay here for a moment, bring the knees together. Inhale the arms up overhead. Draw the knees apart. Exhale the hands down. Let's do a couple of moving bridges. Inhale, lift everything up. Keep that chin notched. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, drop it down. Again, inhale up. Exhale, drop it down. One more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good. Hug your knees to your chest, please. Hug them in, hug them in, hug them in. Drop them down. Cross the right ankle over the left. Grab the left thigh, behind the left thigh. Pull it in. Make sure you're keeping that right foot flexed. Actually, both feet. Keep them both flexed. This is a supine pigeon pose. You should feel this somewhere on the outside of that right hip. And then release. We're going to switch sides. So left ankle over right knee. Lift up. Grab behind the right thigh. Two more breaths. And then drop it down. Straighten the legs, arms reach back, toes point forward. And then slowly soften the body. I'm going to come into a Shavasana for about a minute. Move the head from side to side. Open the arms up. Try not to be touching any props or anything. Just allow the legs to kind of fall out and splay where they will. Focus on your breath now, your inhales and your exhales. Visualizing the breath coming into the body, sending energy and love to all parts of your body. Feel yourself being supported by the mat, almost as if you're floating in a pool on a float, knowing that you're safe above the water, knowing that you're fully supported without having to do anything, I know that that is what your yoga practice does for you, supports you in ways that you probably don't realize. It's an ever-growing support, weaving and bending and manipulating in whatever way you need it, at whatever time you need it. Focusing on the breath, trying to become more mindful and aware is one of the ways that yoga follows you off of your mat. Slowly deepen the breath, wiggle the fingers and the toes. Bring the right knee into the chest and hug it in. And then the left. Rock a little from side to side. Roll to your right side. And stay for a moment or two and turn the head so the forehead is against the mat or the floor. So you're stimulating that third eye, one of our chakras. And then take your left hand, bring it down completely, bring the palm completely down onto the mat or the floor, and press yourself up, trying to keep your eyes closed, back to a comfortable seated position where we started our class. I guess we started in child's pose, but where we usually start our class. Sit up nice and tall. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. And take a couple of seconds here to take a body scan and notice how you're feeling from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Inhale the hands to heart center. Press the thumbs into your breastbone. That area right there, that's what we call the heart center of yoga. Bow your chin towards your heart. Take a moment here of gratitude for yourself, for anyone else in your life. And I want to thank you for allowing me into your home to practice yoga together. I hope you stay safe and healthy, and I wish you the best day. Namaste. Thank you.